I picked Clark.
My God.
She had fungus growing out of her
Fungus is crazy.
cheek.
I'm not fast and I'm not easy, okay?
Losing my principles.
Yeah.
I'm losing my morals. Like
James Charles, but out. And sometimes you don't have to be a girl's girl. I pick Clark.
Do you want to start it?
No.
Okay. Everybody, we are back. Better than ever.
You missed us.
We finally posted. We finally published. Guys, we did it.
Consistent over a week.
We did not think this would be possible, but we posted finally the episodes we've been filming for 2 months now.
Like since February, this has been in the works. This has been
literally.
And we're now in April. Yeah, we said this before, but I don't think we'll ever stop because this was truly a project that nobody knew about.
Yeah, nobody knew about. It took us forever. We really wanted to make sure we could commit and follow through before we told anybody, before we even posted anything. We wanted to make sure that this was a real thing
because somebody here.
I was ready to commit. Somebody
I was going to say that somebody here always starts things and can't be consistent with it.
Why'd you look at me?
No, just to build up the tension.
I did want to say, if you watched our previous episode, we talked about doing a wine walk around campus.
Oh my God, yes.
And a little update, we did do that.
We did wine walk, and I actually had makeup on.
Oh.
If you remember my beautiful makeup.
We need to put a picture up just to see how it looked. She was walking the entire day with this awful. It was done really well.
Yeah.
It was done really well, but because it was done so well, it looked disgusting in person.
Yeah.
She had like a piece of brain out.
Oh my God.
She had fungus growing out of her
Fungus is crazy. I think let's give context to those that don't have the visuals. Basically, I am a girl boss, so I have a minor in theater.
Mm-hmm.
Clap, 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 clap. But anyways, so for one of my classes in this minor, it's the class where we just cheer. But yes, so one of the classes I'm taking is like a research of makeup, but like we actually do the makeup, and every week is a new topic. Yeah, a new theme, whatever. And that week was zombies. And the week before, we'd actually created the prosthetics. Like I created that shit with rice and like latex and stuff. And then, so anyways, needless to say, I was a zombie. I had makeup on to replicate a zombie.
She was so scary looking because she put like this black eyeshadow around her eyes, so her eyes looked like really big and also tired at the same time. Like she just looked
like a zombie.
She really killed it. So when we were doing our wine walk, we were walking in the dark around campus. She kept her makeup, and anytime somebody would even remotely look over at her, she would just like do this really creepy face and just stare at them, and they would be like, "What is that?"
Because I'm about to be out of this whole place. I have no shame.
I thought that was great.
And also B, low-key, there were multiple points where I did forget I had that on my face. Like, I was just walking around, I'm like...
Even being near you, I forgot you had that. I was like, why is everybody
looking at you? Yeah, you know who didn't forget your boyfriend? He was disgusted. He couldn't even look at me for longer than half of a second.
We went to Dutch Bros, and he was like, Sabella, please look away. This is so terrible.
And like the more he said that, the better it made me feel. Like I was like, oh, this is real. This is realistic.
Yeah.
I ate this up, so I would just get all up in his face because duh.
So Coachella this past weekend one was dubbed the Influencer Olympics.
Right.
Because
why so?
You already know that this is when influencers are competing for best dressed, most engagement, most views, most cameos of other influencers, of celebrities.
Oh.
It's a competition.
To be honest, I don't even think about influencers. I'm thinking about, I don't know, the performers?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't say that I was that up to date.
Really?
I don't think I'm ever up to date.
I think that this year I had more Coachella videos with influencers than in past years. I feel like this year was really upped by like...
But for what reason?
I don't know. I was seeing a lot more of what was happening there. A lot more people were vlogging this year. A lot more people were going. A lot more people were paying attention to their outfits. Because I think that was something really interesting that influencers did this year. There's so much that went into it. But maybe we should talk about outfits first.
And we definitely can. Like, I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to hear you out.
You didn't hear anything.
I think the most amount of drama that I did hear about it is, like, obviously over time Coachella has become bigger than it. I don't know. It ever was like
to be.
I think
honestly.
it was just a music festival, but then it got taken over. Right.
Yep.
And the most amount of drama is like, this brand reached out to me and now they ghosted me. And I saw a couple of videos, honestly, of people being like, it's the night before. It's the night before and I'm being ghosted. Any other brand want to take me? Like, come on. I mean, brands do better. Like, I would be so mad if I was one of the influencers, because imagine the hype up. I would be letting everybody know, hey, I'm going to Coachella. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't think about me. Boom. Mind you, I get ghosted?
Yeah.
Crazy. I would be upset.
But did you see, and I completely forgot about this, so this is really nice. This is why you have a co-host to remind you of what you can't remember, because this was a big scandal.
Yeah, it happened to a lot.
But I think what's so interesting about that too, a lot of people thought that some were doing it for attention.
Oh, so like they didn't actually get ghosted?
I think some of them did, because I saw this girl come out and say, guys, why would I lie about this? There's no reason for me to lie. Yeah. And I believe her, right? She was probably one of the first to say it. But I think people started to realize a lot of these other random people started coming out with like these elaborate stories about why they were kicked out and all of this. And so people were a little bit skeptical. Like, because
did you ever even have a brand deal?
And then other brands were commenting like, well, DM us. We might have something planned. See.
And maybe I'm just not built to be an influencer because I can't be forward thinking like that. Wait, if you just uncovered something, I was like, why are they lying? Oh, just for the views? No. For other brands to be reaching out to them.
Yeah.
That's the end goal. That's brilliant. I will not be pulling that move next year.
It's brilliant, but also might not be true, because people prepare so long for these things that some other influencers who were being accused of lying about it were saying, guys, why would I want a brand to take me 2 days before I have to leave? That gives me no time to prepare. I don't have any outfits. I don't have like any essentials prepared. I'd have to go buy everything. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But I also wouldn't put it past other people, because if you were called day of Coachella and they said, we want to fly you out.
Oh, I'm pulling up.
Exactly.
I'm pulling up. Like, paid for?
Yes.
Like, it's really not that deep. Sure, I don't know. But yeah. Anywho, but a lot of the fits were homemade, which admirable, because the quotes that they were being given, 5,000 from stylists, the quotes that they'd be given.
Oh my God, yes.
What do you mean you want? And sometimes they're like, and they thrift it. 5,000 and you're thrifting this?
I do really believe this in my heart. I think a lot of influencers were using my stylist quoted me $10,000 for my Coachella outfits. I think that's so clickbaity. Like, I can see right through it. I believe some of them did.
Yeah.
Like, I think Kim and Vinny, if you know who they are, they hang out a lot with Evelyn Ortiz.
Our girls.
They're a couple, they're a couple. I do believe that they got stylists. I don't think that.
I think Eva definitely did get.
Eva got a stylist. She live streamed all of it. But I saw this other girl. I don't remember her at, and I also just like, it's not important to air out someone like that.
Right.
But it was very obvious. Like, she started out the video, I got quoted $10,000, and this is what my stylist gave me. And it definitely seemed like she pulled these out of her closet.
Were the pieces really bad?
No, they weren't. In this video that I'm talking about, they weren't bad. But I also feel like there were a lot of people lying about it. Some of them were really bad to rage bait, so everybody could be like, this is not worth $10,000 to get views.
Yeah.
Because when you start out your video on TikTok saying, I got quoted $10,000 for my Coachella fits, you know people are going to be pissed.
I didn't think about any of I believed every single one of these videos.
Yeah.
And never once did it cross my mind that they could be lying. I was outraged for them.
They're betting on you to not see through that. And a lot of people
just part of the internet.
Because they want you to feel this rage. They want you to be like, this is ridiculous. How could somebody charge this much money for it? And in some cases, true. It is true.
I'm sure.
But in other cases, they saw what was happening. They saw what was doing well. And they said, I'm going to start out my video like this.
Wow.
And either give trash fits or actually show the fits I'm going to wear, but just put this thumbnail on it or this like clickbait title. so that people watch it.
I don't really do anything with any of this information that I get. Like, if I'm scrolling, they're like, I got quota 5,000, my fits are terrible. I'd be like, oh no, that's so bad. Like, I'm not in the comment section, like, agreeing, disagreeing. But that just goes to show, like, stop playing with people's emotions, influencers. Yeah. Like, be a little bit real. I don't know. Like, but then again, I guess that's just not that's not what's going to make people stay.
Exactly. That's not what's going to make people watch. And they know what's going to make people watch. So I thought that was really interesting. I also think a really interesting aspect of Coachella, and at first I thought this was a lie because I never believe what a lot of people are saying online. I have to fact check. But Coachella was actually started as a protest for high ticket prices. It started out with
BFFR.
It was. It started out with this band. They really wanted to protest Ticketmaster charging high prices to their fans for concert tickets. So they partnered up with this promotional company. So they're the ones that book the concerts for artists. And they're a little bit of a smaller business, of a smaller company. They partnered up with them, and they had a concert where Coachella is now held. And it was a success. So then the company that booked them for that, they realized, oh, we could actually do a festival here. And then it started to grow from there. But initially it was made because they were protesting high ticket prices and like service fees, like extra charges added on top of your tickets. And they wanted to really combat that. So I think it's really interesting to see how it has progressed.
Right. And I think oddly enough, a lot of things were started as a show of protest of unfairness or mistreatment of whatever it may be. And then once some sort of success was reached, capitalism just took over. Yeah. Like a lot of great things, I swear. Like if you look at the history, can I give it to you right now? No, I can't give you anything. But trust and believe. Like a lot of things were started with good intent. And then when money came into play and success came into play, all of a sudden it pivots. It turns into the exact thing that it was protesting or going up against.
I think whenever people start to see moderate success somewhere, the dollar signs are starting to form in their eyes. You start to lose
the root
touch.
Cause of why you started it. And that's why here at Since Yesterday,
we promise
our friendship
take an oath
is the utmost.
You cannot monetize this as we're monetizing it.
No. It's just like, we're not gonna lose the humility and shit.
Absolutely not. That's something I don't think I can live with myself. Knowing I'm losing my principles, I'm losing my morals. Like that's just not who I am. And
she'll hold me accountable once I do start to lose my principles.
But Sabella can't promise the same.
Taste of fame, guys. It's over.
You're sick. You're so sick.
Anything I've ever stood for, forget it. Sign me that check right now.
I do really want to dive into like the cost of Coachella and the pay that some people get from this, because it could be an investment for some influencers.
Yeah, for all of them, no?
Because let's think about this. I think there was 2 really interesting videos that have come out from this Coachella stuff. Number 1 is Nikki DiMartino. You know the twins?
Nikki and Bella?
Nikki and Gabby.
Oh, yes.
Nikki and Gabby.
Nikki and Bella is WWE.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. Total Divas. Yes! So Nikki DiMartino made a TikTok video, explaining that she basically spent over $30,000 in Coachella.
It's not even that much.
Without going like brand sponsored, right? If it's not brand sponsored, out of pocket, she would have been paying $30,000. And then somebody else did a video, Sophie Rain.
I was going to say 30,000 is nothing compared to what Sophie said she spent.
But I also want to preface this. Sophie Rain is a liar. Like, I think she's really smart, and I think
Sophie, don't come at
she's
us.
another influencer that really knows how to play the internet. Yeah. I think she knows what to say to rage bait. Not even just to rage bait, to get reactions from people. I don't think she spent $500,000.
She said 500,000. The last number I was at was in the hundreds, thousands.
Because she was like, I needed to get a private jet, and I needed to get this Airbnb. I needed to get tickets for these 12 girls in the Bob House. I don't think she's transparent with how much money she spends and how much
or
money
her
she
age
receives. Maybe even
how
that
old
too.
Is she?
Maybe even that too. But I think, obviously, going to Coachella, especially if you're trying to get that luxurious vacation, is insane. And a lot of influencers were also talking about brands dropping them and Airbnb hosts dropping them like 2 days before.
Why would they do that?
Because they were saying that 2 days before Coachella, their host would like drop them and then repost
with
at a higher price because it's like 2 days before the festival.
Is that legal on Airbnb for the host to drop you? Just
I don't think it is, but a lot of people were saying something went wrong. I don't know what happened. Like a lot of hosts were telling them, I don't know what happened. Like you're supposed to get it. And a lot of people had to repurchase.
No, because I would have reached out to Airbnb about that one.
Yeah.
But like if there was no valid reason for the Airbnb host to drop you, you can't just put it back up if I've already reserved. Like, I don't know.
You would think, but think about like the place these influencers are in where they're like, I need Coachella. Like, I need to go there. This is what my content was going to be based around. But
how bad are Ubers?
But like reaching out to Airbnb, that's going to take like a while to figure out, honestly. I don't think they want to risk it.
No, because I'll catch an... Like, if you're rich enough, like, an Uber shouldn't be bad. Just get a place nearby. I feel even the places Uber nearby amount is still much cheaper than whatever amount you're going to pay for the
Places nearby,
Airbnb.
Places far away, hotels, whatever you get, it's going to be expensive, though.
Get a hotel.
It's going to be expensive.
You know who's not going to cancel on you? A hotel.
But it will still be expensive.
Not if you book in advance.
That's what Nikki DiMartino was also talking about. She said that she was staying in a hotel that had no AC. Like, it was not... Ooh. In Coachella?
You gotta thug it out. Sometimes, like... Listen, not everything in life has to be luxurious. Like,
you're about the struggle life, and
I'm all for I'm for the struggle life, but also I feel like the experience of it all. You know what I mean? Like if, which I guess actually I've lost this conversation because the point isn't experience for many of these influencers. Mm-hmm. It's content.
It's content,
and so like if you're going there for the experience and the music, like it doesn't matter where you rest your head at night.
Yeah, I think if I'm going to be paying a lot of money for it, like, I better be happy and it better be worth the money.
You're just like these influencers.
If I had that money, I would not spend it. Like, girl. Like, I would not spend it. But, I mean, these are variables in their lives. This is what they care about. For me, yes, I'd be in Coachella, like, all day. But if I'm already, like, dying in the heat there and I want to go home, I at least want to have air conditioning.
You have an outlet, no?
Air conditioning, I think, should be a basic right, and I feel like even dorms in college don't do it, and I feel like that is...
I don't think it's like a right.
I think it's a human right.
I don't think it's a human right. I think there's bigger fish to fry.
And I feel like you have no AC in this room, by the way.
What do you mean?
It's always so hot in here.
You don't need AC, and I'm cold.
Okay, so costs are crazy going to Coachella, and then you also have the fashion of it all. I think this year, and this is what you were speaking out about, a lot of people opted for the 2012, 2014 aesthetic. Vanessa Hudgens was in the mood board.
Is she not always?
She is always, but this year they went full throttle on the fringe, on the flower crowns, on the 2012 feeling, because I think people were getting tired of so many people just like doing crazy things for Coachella.
Yeah.
I mean, they say celebrities are for the Met Gala is for the celebrities, Coachella is for the influencers.
Okay.
So it's like their Met Gala. It's kind of the feeling that we're getting.
Oh. I thought every year was trying to achieve the Vanessa Hudgens look. What has previous trends been?
I feel like previous trends have leaned more into like a futuristic look. And then, like a desert. Like, I was thinking
like James Charles, but out.
Yeah. Or like, I think Emma Chamberlain, like the direction she was, that was kind of considered like a really cool girl fit for Coachella.
Okay.
But I think this year they really went all in. Like, people really wanted that 2012 Coachella feeling. Mm-hmm. But I think it's really interesting to see this contrast that a lot of people were kind of comparing influencers with celebrities there. So they were saying these
celebrities are comfortable, and then the influencers are doing a bit too much.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, you're so cool because, these people that are celebrities, they don't care. This is like another day in their life.
A t-shirt and jeans is good enough.
Exactly. And then influencers are like trying to get best dressed. They're trying to look good. They're trying to look their best. Which, neither side is wrong. Like, if you're going to a music festival,
do what you gotta do.
Be comfortable, but also if you want to dress up for Coachella, dress up for Coachella. Yeah. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. So
what would you do?
I would definitely go for like a laid back look.
Right.
I would.
Like, what's if you went this year? What are you wearing?
I would wear Levi jeans that are like a little bit like trash.
Whole jeans.
Oh, not jeans, shorts. Jean shorts.
Okay.
Levi jean shorts with like rips in them. You know what? I would probably wear something to what Ashton Earl wore this year.
Okay.
That would be my vision for it. Or Elizabeth Campbell Jones. I don't know if you know her. I really liked one of her outfits. She was wearing a corset with like jean shorts. And I think that just looks so cute.
Keep it nice and classy.
Keep it nice and classy. I would probably also lean into like the Vanessa Hudgens look of it all. Would I do t-shirt and jeans? I mean, it's like I would say a nice medium.
Yeah.
Between trying and also like laid back.
Laid back. Okay.
What would you do?
Oh, you know, I'm popping out.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. It just depends. Like, I don't know, guys. You have to put me in the situation.
Yeah.
Like, you really have to put me in the situation.
There's 3 days for this all. So,
like, would I be stressing? Maybe it's really like if I'm making money off of this, like, I guess I could see it from the point of view of the influencers. I really would try to not lose sleep over it though, and really just kind of still enjoy the point of Coachella, which is
the music. Yes. I would go if there's like headliners I love. Blackpink.
Girl.
Blackpink 2019.
Been there, done that. They're not coming back.
Girl, they can always come back. People always come back. But I definitely would take it that way. I also thought it was interesting that a lot of influencers were wearing the same.
Oh my god,
look.
Yes.
Did you
Especially that one look that Eve was wearing was also worn Katie by
the Calogera sisters. Yeah. One of the Calogera sisters was like wearing the halter.
Which, me personally, actually though, like, let me ask myself truthfully, like, how would I feel if I'm walking around and I see my fit?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. Would that impact me? Would that impact me? And I would like to say no, but I do fear it would.
And I think for the context, again, we're talking about influencers that are coming here to make content a lot of the time. I think you would feel a little bit like, oh.
Even if I wasn't an influencer, I'd be like, ooh, because I see me, you see her. Someone's definitely wearing it better. You know what I mean? Like,
wore it better.
Like, I could be truthful about it and be like, somebody here is wearing it better, and I know to somebody else is probably the other person. Like, everybody's gonna have different opinions. Like, I'm sure that somebody would be like, oh no, she's wearing it better, like whatever. But the concept of that even being a discussion would bug me.
And G. Hernelius wear it better.
Who?
She wear it best.
Who? Is this a real person?
Yeah, I'll tell you about this later.
Oh my god. Oh, Eve.
I'll fill you in later.
Girl, you're ruining our chances.
Girl, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to explain this really quick. We could even cut it out.
Okay, yeah.
There's this magazine that would do the Who Wore It Better.
Yeah.
And they compared G. Hernelius with Beyonce. They were wearing the same. Do you know the girl from Dog with a Blog? Did you watch Dog with a Blog? The little tiny girl.
They said
girl?
she wore it better than Beyonce?
And everybody talks about it all the time. And they're like, she did wear it better though.
Who said this?
No, but everybody agrees she did wear it better. No, they do agree with this.
Show it to me. And who said the statement though?
It was like on a magazine, because magazines used to do Who Wore It Best.
Oh, so it was just written?
Yes.
And nobody like actually spoke about this?
No, people talk about it on Twitter.
Yeah, but it wasn't like an active. No, you can't tell me that Beyonce. The Beyonce didn't wear it. Beyonce, girl, you're making me look dumb. It's because they didn't choose the best picture of her.
They said an extremely underrated.
Wait, but like, yeah, I love the pop of yellow.
Yeah,
I do love the pop of yellow. I do fear she did.
Yeah.
Oh, Beyonce, I'm sorry, sweetie.
It's okay,
bae. We all have off days, and they caught you on one.
Beyonce supports women, so.
Yeah, and she supports that little girl outshining her in that dress.
She's not little. She's just short.
She was young in that
yes, yeah.
Anywho.
But yes, I think we saw 3 different styles, which is a 2012 style, $10K stylist, and a do-it-yourself queen popping off and doing it, which I did see a lot.
The only one that I really truly followed was that one girl trying to make a dress out of
jewelry.
Yeah,
she made. I was keeping up with all of them.
And she succeeded.
Actively scrolling just to see how she was going to do this.
My algorithm loves me, so it would bring me back.
Well, I like anytime I get one video of her, I'd be like, did I miss anything?
Right. Did you miss an update?
Yep.
Right. I don't think I ever doubted her. I'm glad though that like when she first started, she looked at it and she said something's off and she restarted. Because
she has a good eye.
The ending was impeccable. I'm glad that she didn't just trust the process. Sometimes you shouldn't trust the process.
I wish I was that original. Like, I wish I could, like, think of something creative like that. Because I know her best friend.
But, baby, like, she saw it online. She just didn't want to buy it. That's why she made it.
Yes, but, like, the fact that she could do it herself.
Right,
her whole account, too, if you look at it.
She is a DIYer.
She's a DIYer, and she's, like, a fashion girl. And her best friend, I forget her name, but she also DIY'd her own outfit. They have such a good eye for these things. They have a vision, and they execute well.
Yeah.
I don't have that skill. I wish I did. And
I think it's worth it. Because even if I did see another girl wear that, it's like, girl, this took us days, huh? Unless she bought it. But I don't think a lot of people had that fit in particular. Yeah. So it was relatively original.
It was smart.
Kristen also, do you know Kristen?
Yes.
She with her top. I'm also glad that she changed up the first silhouette that she had. It was just a square.
Oh, yes,
the square, yeah. And she's like, guys, this isn't right.
I love that. I loved the DIY videos.
She was for the bit too. She was bedazzling that at the airport.
Oh yes.
I don't know if I'd be that dedicated like that.
I think she was bringing like that mannequin.
No, that wasn't Kristen. That was the girl that.
Was that her best friend?
What are you talking about? I'm talking about Kristen.
Yes, Kristen. She made a mannequin of her own body. So
she didn't bring the mannequin, but the girl that made the dress
she did.
She brought her mannequin.
I'm pretty sure Kristen did. Like she was traveling with like her own body, basically.
What was she doing?
Like she was carrying her own like torso.
Oh, that's creepy.
It was either her or her best friend, but I'm sure I saw it. I saw it via someone that modeled a mannequin after their own body. Guys, this is crazy too. A lot of influencers, I believe Lauren Gray said that a lot of influencers will pretend to go to Coachella, but all they do is they go to like
the area.
They go to a brand event or the area to take pictures to make it look like they went to Coachella.
Yeah.
But they'll never actually go into the festival.
And this is a problem because it's deceiving the audience.
It's deceiving the audience. It's kind of being like, I don't know if it's like a problem. It's more like don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Right. Not everybody's.
Not everyone is living luxurious. A lot of these people are lying. It's the same as like some of these influencers don't own Chanel bags. Some of them are renting it. Some of them are like, but they're making you believe that they have it.
Speaking of though, a lot of the influencers, I heard from another influencer's TikTok, a lot of the clothes that they're wearing, a lot of the luxury things, they return.
Yes. Yeah.
So again, like the internet is really, it's what you make it. Like you gotta just not choose to believe that it is everybody's reality because it's not even their reality. You know, it's the perceived reality that they want you to see.
It's kind of being like, don't feel bad you didn't go to Coachella because some of the people claiming that they went did not go either.
Don't feel bad you don't have Prada. You can go buy Prada, return the Prada, just like they did.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, but don't. But don't.
Don't risk it. I just think it's interesting. Like, this whole thing was really interesting. And I would also encourage everybody to watch videos of some people that have managed to sneak into Coachella, just doing crazy things.
How hard can it be? Is it not just like an open field?
It's crazy. Some of these people have like, you know, like gotten tape out of like their car and like were able to put it on their car to make it seem like they paid for something that they didn't. Or girls were putting in like, she found a jacket on the floor that looked like the security's jacket, so she just walked right past security, didn't have a bracelet on, and just enjoyed Coachella. It's just, these are crazy.
Should we try?
No.
Oh.
That's like such a big risk. You would have to fly all the way there on the chance that
and if you don't get in, you have a story that you tried to break in.
Exactly. These people have crazy stories.
Like
Gabby Hanna.
So you're not down?
I heard has a story. I'm not down. I'm so not down.
I need a down.
I'm so not down.
She's like, I'm either getting the artist pass or I'm not.
I'm not going.
Like, I'm either in an Airbnb or not.
Yeah, I
can't do no air conditioning.
No, I just don't camp in general.
I don't think I would camp either, but I would do no air conditioning.
Really?
Yeah, girl, there's a window. No.
That's why we can't do it together.
Does the Airbnb not come with a window?
No.
Can I not bring my own fan?
Girl, what is coming from the window? Like nothing.
Air.
Nothing.
Sleep
it's
naked.
Hot. It's hot.
It's nighttime.
At nighttime, it's extremely cold. So you're going to want the opposite.
Exactly. So you don't need AC.
You would. Why
would you need AC if you're not actually in the house? You should be out at Coachella.
When you come back.
You're coming back late. The concerts go into like
when
10,
you come back, when you wake up,
11.
I can't sleep if it's a hot room. If it's like 5 a.m, the sun is coming out and it's hot, I'm not going to sleep.
But it's not going to be hot.
And if it's cold, if it's too cold, I also can't sleep.
Girl, there's blankets.
You can't convince me.
You're too bougie.
It's not even
for bougie. A girl that's like, unemployed.
You ask too much of life.
Yeah.
Am I too bougie if I just would rather not go? Like, that's just...
And the thing is, I can't fathom you not wanting to... Like, I think that's where sometimes we don't...
differentiate?
Yeah, we can't come to an agreement, because to me, I'm just like, I don't understand why you aren't willing to go through this to get to this. And you're like, I don't like this, so I don't really care for this.
Yes. Yeah.
But to me, I'm just like, I don't understand, because why would you not want this? Even
why
if you had to
want
go
it
through
that
this.
bad?
Like, I just don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, to each their own.
Okay, let's say that Blackpink is performing.
I would still need somewhere to stay because I'm gonna see them in concert. Like, I can go see them in concert.
Like, no, this is their last one. They just announced Coachella is their last one.
Ever?
Yeah.
And all I can do is stay.
That's your last option is Airbnb with no air conditioning.
I would do it, but I would bring my own fan.
So why can't you do that?
Because it's not Blackpink's last performance.
I just don't understand. But it's okay.
Yes.
To each their own. But
it was great. Weekend 2 always hits. I think the performers this year were amazing. Yeah. Every year, honestly, they're really good. I'm always sat for it. I always watch it every year. So I'm excited for the next
I think ones. I would want to go to Weekend 2. But anyways, Coachella was Coachella.
Okay, guys. So now we want to introduce to you a brand new segment.
We're very passionate.
We're very, very passionate. It is called Testing Our Connection Beyond the Villa. This segment is where we're just going to debrief every Beyond the Villa episode because...
That's been out for season 2?
Season 2.
Yeah.
Season 7 cast from Love Island USA. Yeah. Because it's kind of crazy. I mean, Love Island in itself, we would call each other after every episode and be like, did you see this?
A debrief was necessary. Like, season 7, I think season 7 is really where I got into it. I don't remember. I didn't watch season 6, which I'm sure I missed out.
Which is the beginning of something great.
Honestly. They did start. That's what I hear. Mm-hmm. They started. They birthed
what it something is today, great. Yeah.
So thank you, season 6 cast.
Yep. So far, there's been 4 episodes released of Beyond the Villa.
Yeah.
There are some people that consider some villains. There are some that are, maybe gonna be the heroes of our season.
Some are loved, some are not. But it's only episode 4.
It's only episode 4.
So,
and a lot has happened. I have my notes here, guys.
Right. We take this seriously.
A lot has happened. I think we should really start, honestly, since we are a podcast,
right,
with how much drama these podcasts are starting between the Islanders.
Just giving us flack. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my goodness.
Granted, sometimes you do have to put that mic down.
Yes.
Not sometimes.
Having access to a mic
is not always the best.
It's really not.
It's not the best answer, but sometimes, you gotta pick it up and tell your story. For sure do think that, like, podcasts were a big problem. But honestly, I think the only time it has been a problem is only with Hannah and Charlie and Iris and Pepe.
Iris and Pepe, Hannah and Charlie.
Oh, I guess Clark and Coco.
Coco and Clark. And then Ace with Jeremiah. And then Nick with Jeremiah. And then Jeremiah with Nick. And then Huda with Ace, and then Huda with a girl. Like, please,
every single cast member has actually gone. Austin and Hannah.
Austin and Hannah, and again, obviously, if they're being nasty people, right, not okay. But also, but if you're, I'm not talking about that. But if you're having these conversations and you're saying, yeah, what they did was really mean, or I didn't like that they did this when we were in the villa. Yes, people are gonna have opinions.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's not much for me to say because it's like just have a conversation with that person, no? And I guess it's not fair to be like just have a conversation in private when like I do want to see it on my TV though. But it's also like shocking how like they cannot seem to have
a productive
conversation.
It's really hard.
And I think it's especially harder when you're trying to have this conversation in a group setting because then something else is going to come up. Like when Hannah was trying to have that conversation with Charlie, then all of a sudden we have something coming up about Iris and TJ, right? Which now Hannah's upset. That's her homegirl. And now we've completely lost the plot. We've completely lost the plot.
Like Clark said in that episode, we've lost the plot. What are we talking about now?
Like, guys, let's bring it back. Like it's harder to address one thing at a time because everybody's going to say something and all of a sudden somebody's going to feel attacked, right? So then you're naturally going to try and defend yourself by bringing up something else completely kind of irrelevant, but you're just trying to defend yourself. It was like Charlie was really he was fighting for Charlie here. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I hate to be on the side of a man because, Hannah Banana Girl, I met you. We love you. You know what I mean? But in this certain scenario, I just think that should have been a conversation had in the hideaway or something. Not the hideaway, but like in a little corner.
I understand what she was saying in the sense that like it must be so irritating to have something be constantly brought up
because she's moved on.
You're so far removed from it. But I think in the case in which and I'm not saying Hannah's obviously doing this, but like in a case in which everybody is going on a podcast and they're saying, I don't like that you did this to me, but then they also had someone tell them, I don't like that you did. It just feels like everybody's playing a game of tag.
Yeah.
And everybody's upset about something that happened on a podcast. And at this point, it's like, how it goes. Like no one's taking accountability really either.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because I guess it's hard because you feel like you're just being caught red-handed.
Yeah.
I think I too would have a hard time being like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
I did that. I said that in front of the person that I like probably talked about. Yeah. It is really hard to do. And
the person already has a bad taste in their mouth about you, and you know that they're not going to like you after this either. So I think to them, it's like, I'm not going to apologize if you're not going to like me after this either way. So what's the point? I just wish there was more accountability here.
Yeah. I think in the whole cast.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole cast. It's okay. Like this is something that you guys were thrust into that you were probably not ready for. You were probably aware that it's going to happen.
You didn't know how you would feel.
Right. Like the idea of fame is nice to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. The reality is completely different.
Yeah.
Like I'm like after seeing season 6, I would highly doubt that any of these cast members didn't know that there would be some level of
fame
spotlight being put on them, and maybe that was also like enticing to some. Don't blame you. I would do the same thing. But even now, knowing what like that cast went through, what season 7 cast went through, if I was to be put into Love Island and I come out of it, like I know I'm gonna come out with fame. But I don't know what the perception of me is gonna be, not just amongst my cast, but like America, right? Yeah. So obviously, I think they should all do better at giving each other a little bit more grace because only you guys really can understand each other and what you're going through. Even though you're going to obviously go through different levels of hate, different levels of love. Not all of them are as liked as the other, as hated as the other. I don't think that's where you should be doing the comparisons. Be like, I was getting so much more death threats than you. That's not productive, Like one death threat is one too many. Like it's like one is too many. That's like a point of connection. And so, and even if one has moved on, a lot of them are now in like different relationships with people that were never on the show, right? And I'm glad that they've moved on. But you moving on doesn't mean that now the person that was involved in whatever happened
has moved
at
on.
Love Island, not even like moved on, doesn't have the right to talk on it.
Oh yeah, I agree. And I think it's really tricky for them to maneuver this newfound fame. And I also don't like how anytime someone does something wrong, anytime someone says something wrong, the bandwagon to hate on them, to love them is crazy. Like Hannah hasn't been seen she hasn't been perceived well in these past few episodes.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing I would want to do is like pile that on for her, because like this isn't
we don't know
that
her
deep at the end of the day. Like, yes, there are things you can disagree with about her personality, but it's also like you don't know her, in this type of extreme like hate for some, love for others. Like, this flip-flopping is so unhealthy, and it's just not that serious.
It's weird. We get to see 40 minutes, and not of one person continually either, right? So it's not fair to any of the cast members. I think it's okay to have opinions, right? Yeah. Like, we're expressing our opinions on their actions, on what happened, on the situation. Am I gonna sit here and be like, Hannah is this and this, and that's what she is?
No.
And that's who she is? No, I don't know Hannah. Like, I just don't think the parasocial relationship that fans have abnormal. Like,
I just think
we're fans of the show, but we don't have that.
People don't understand that they don't have to put every opinion on the internet. Some things can be kept between you and your friends, and you can rant, but like the excessive hate is not necessary.
They're just like you. Like, I don't know. I never understood parasocial relationships, but back to the show. And everything we do say is really just our opinions on the actions, on the situations. Like,
we don't know these people.
We do not know these cast members. We see a blimp of their life.
Like everybody else, we're just commenting on like what's going on.
But don't take what we say and be like, that's God's truth. Like,
another thing that I wanted to ask you about is Pepe and Brian. I feel like they were kind of set up to be the villains, but I feel like it might end up
episode 1. I know, and that's the thing about like production. It's like they really skew your perception of the cast members however they desire. You know what I mean?
The scenes are choppy as hell. Like, I know that they're really playing with
and editing is crazy.
It feels like one of our podcasts.
My favorite is their confessionals, and it's just like they're just like in a random location and the background's like blurred. I'm like, what does this have?
They're getting in live reactions,
but it's not even in live. Like, I remember there was one. I think it was just Pepe and Brian, and they went to a car shop, and Pepe's confessional in the dark. Oh. like they went there in the daytime. I guess like filmings are really long. Yeah. And I don't know how confessionals work, like, but like for it to have been at night and this shit started, the sun was up, crazy.
Well, usually like they'll film confessionals like days after this has been filmed, but here they're filming it like as it's like happening. So they'll have like the whole big conversation and then they'll bring people out.
I would hate, like, imagine like you just had a conversation. And then they're like, hey, can we just grab you? So how did you feel about that? Well, don't piss me off. Like, let me digest.
This is what it's all about. This is what the show is about.
I would not come off well in a confessional, I fear. I'd be like, oh my God. Like, can I just sit with this? Somebody just confronted me about my actions and now you're asking me how I feel about this. I'm gonna be so mean.
Do you think that Brian is genuine with his regrets for what he did to Maya?
I'm so sorry. Brian, come here. Okay. The amount of times you were like, I'm man enough. I'm 28 years old. I can admit. And mind you, these phrases came after you're bald, we're pushing 30, you're bald, right? So obviously that impacted Brian. like Hannah's
conversation with Pepe.
Her confronting of Pepe and that pushing 30 really got to Brian because he said, wait a minute, I am actually pushing 30. So after that, he would continuously be like, as a 28-year-old man, I am man enough to admit that, you know, the things I did wrong, like, I just have to have a conversation with her. And like, I just feel like, you know, in the group dynamics, like, because I'm with Pepe, like they're not including me. To me, as a viewer, I was hearing me a little too much. Yeah. I was hearing, this is impacting me. This is impacting
Therefore,
me.
I no longer like what I did.
I need to fix what I know is the cause for why this is going down.
Yeah. I think he was definitely saying what people wanted to hear, which is the whole, I'm mad enough to admit.
Like, girl, like.
But I also think that him bringing up, we can all be in the same room, like we have to be able to be in the same room.
The elephant is now gone.
To me, it just seems like he just wanted to be accepted back into the group.
Yeah.
And he knew that the way to do that was to make amends with Amaya, which I am glad he apologized to Amaya, but the apology was also giving, I'm sorry I got caught. I don't know. I didn't know that there'd be that many cameras on me. Like, it wasn't even like, I'm sorry I was touching other girls. It was very much, I didn't know that there was going to be that many cameras there.
And again, don't know how many of it was clipped down. You know, like, I don't know what I'm missing. It just didn't come off. Not necessarily genuine, but like the accountability was not really taken.
Yeah.
It was more of, I hear that you said that you didn't like me touching other girls. I didn't know they were going to take photos.
Therefore,
I was thrust into this world. Like, which, yes, you were thrust into this world. Like, what do you mean you didn't know that at a club that you knew you're getting paid for? They said, come, we're paying you. You were probably announced that you were going to be there, that people were not going to photography, like take photos of you, take videos of you, and send it to Amaya.
I think he genuinely did not know.
I don't
like it's really sounded like he did not know.
Genuinely, no way. Brian, I'm going to give you credit because she's not giving you credit. I think you're smarter than that.
No, because I genuinely did not think he thought he was going to get caught cheating. Like, he probably
I don't know if he cheated, but like definitely like, why are you at the clubs right now? Like,
he cheated. Like, even, what's his name? Chris, the tall guy?
The tall guy. Yes, that is Chris.
He was like, I didn't see anything. In the reunion, he was like, I didn't see anything. That's definitely giving, I'm going to have my boys back because he cheated.
But that wasn't really, nobody, really?
He was literally sitting there at the reunion. They say, Chris, did you see anything with these girls? And he said, I didn't see anything. I didn't see him.
Cheated how? Like he kissed a girl or something?
I don't know, but.
Brian. Anywho, but my whole shindig with this, and it still continues in like these next episodes after he apologized, it keeps coming up like he's just happy that everybody will talk to him now.
Yeah.
It's not a crime. I don't blame the guy for wanting to be included in these group activities because I was in the villa with them. I don't know. I would want to be included as well. But I just felt like that was the motivation. The motivation should have been, I messed up. And I can understand why this hurt her. So let me apologize for that truly. And you can also just be like, and I also just want to be accepted back into the group. That's not my whole motivation. I do think I did wrong. But like, if you did think you did wrong, like, why are we waiting until we're shooting a show?
Yeah. And it was very planned. I mean, the text message, should I text her right now as they're filming? Also, her getting the message as they're filming. Like, I don't feel
like that. Not even like about the Brian thing, but every single time they have a conversation or something, somehow whatever is being said, the text also goes.
These events are all scripted. Like, this is all very scripted. I think that him and Amaya talking was scripted.
But I really don't think Amaya really forgives him like that.
I don't think Amaya forgives.
I think Amaya is still bothered, as she should be.
He did her so dirty.
But I'm glad that she, I don't know, like, was big enough to just be like, you know, yeah.
Because Amaya,
like, sure. Just sure. Just, you can hang out with
if this
people.
is what you need, like, in order.
If this is, you know, if people, just come hang out, I guess. But I don't think she fully forgave him. Ask me why. Why? Because she said nobody can get really too close to him. And if you get too close, you're not close to Amaya anymore.
She did that with Bella, which, guys, can we please drop the girl's girl? This is saying, like, please, like, you guys were on a dating show. Nobody needed to be a girl's girl.
At all.
Let's just drop the girl's girl. It's too much.
And this isn't just for the show. Like,
in general.
Life.
Like, you're villain. You're not going to be perfect.
No.
You're sometimes going to mess up.
And sometimes you don't have to be a girl's girl.
Sometimes girls fuck up. Again, like, it's a dating show. Even in this case, like, it's a dating show. You do not have to be a girl's girl. Like, the whole point is to
find love. You put you first.
To experiment. Like, I think we should drop the girl's girl thing. Especially if Bella is saying that she's not being included. It's like, I mean, this is a whole conversation in on its own.
No, it really is. Because, like, I actually really am passionate about the whole girls thing. Because I feel like it's invalidating for, like, a lot of women. Because you can be a girl's girl, but the second, like, you're human, all of a sudden you're not a girl's girl.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I can't trust you.
But, like, also at the same time, it's like, what are you talking? Like, whatever, it depends on situations, right? It's like, if, I don't know, I just don't like the whole I am a girl's girl or you're not a girl's girl because you did X, Y, and Z.
And there's just no true definition of a girl's girl. Like, it is what people make of it. Like, the
standards are different.
The standards are so different. So, like, truly, there's no true definition. So we need to drop it.
Yeah,
we need to drop it.
Stop putting allegations on on women as a woman.
But now,
anywho, though,
now speaking on Belle
Dasha.
So in this most recent episode, she was talking about being excluded from the group. Her, Grayson, and Coco were sitting apart from everybody else. Yeah. And they looked really upset. Bella was crying. And they were talking about how, I'm guessing that who they were talking about, and I think they did call them out, was Iris, Hannah, Amaya are really close. And I think even Clark is part of their group. Like, she's included. Yeah. But Grayson, Coco, and Bella do not feel included in that friend group. Watching this, in this instance in which they are all in the same place at a party and they're just a few feet from them, in this case, I do think you gotta include yourself. Like, and I have a problem with this. My mother has told me many, many times, you don't have to wait to be invited. You can include yourself. Walk up to them, laugh with them, talk with them. Like, I don't think anybody, you guys are filming a show. You guys all came from the same place. Nobody's going to think it's weird if you join the group, if you start talking with them and laughing with them.
I don't know. It just depends. I mean, there's that, but there's also there's two things I want to say. There's another saying. It's like, if you weren't invited, don't invite yourself. And I can understand you being like, it's not about invitation. They're quite literally right there. Mm-hmm. So just go up and talk to them. But going into my second point, it's like, it's human nature to just be, to feel wanted, to feel like my presence is desired here. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, if I was in their situation, I'm like over here in a corner, it would have been so nice to be like, guys, come on.
I disagree with that,
what they want to hear. And that's probably also what I would want to. I think you can go about it two different ways. There's people that are like, I will just include myself. Me, I can't do that. I will understand that I was the one that put me here rather than somebody inviting me to it. Because I just like to feel desired.
Wanted.
Yeah.
And
I just want to be appreciated.
Fine, but like, you were already invited to this thing.
Who created it, actually, Bella?
In this situation, like, I just don't understand like why they couldn't have just went up. Like, again,
because, like,
I understand I was that person, trust me. And I've always been like, they're not inviting me. But the thing is like, sometimes just invite yourself. Like, what? You're already there. I'm not saying if someone's talking about a party and you're like, and I can't. No. I'm saying you're at the party that you were already invited to. People are talking on the side. Yeah. Don't be on the other side being like, no one's
But if they wanted you in the conversation, wouldn't you already be included in that conversation?
But, like, think about it. Like, Amaya walked up to them. She said, where are my friends?
Amaya felt comfortable to do that. Why? Because she is invited.
And that brings me to my next point, which is, I don't think that this is an isolated issue for Bella, Coco, and Grayson.
Well, yes, I was going to say.
I think that the reason why this was a bigger deal is because Bella has been feeling like she was left out. And I think seeing it in person and seeing how close everybody is really impacted her. Yeah. And I think it's not an isolated issue. I think she's been feeling, and I think it's true that they haven't been inviting her to things.
Probably, because that's probably why she didn't feel, I don't know. There does seem to be like some sort of disconnect between those group of girls and the other group of girls. I don't know these people. I don't know what went down. I don't understand why her and Hannah aren't as close anymore.
Yeah, it's a nuanced issue. I mean, people say you were barely there. You guys, some of these girls were barely there. You guys came in later. But then at the same time, like, other people also came in later. I think, you know, some people are just friends because they click better. And it sucks and it feels terrible being in that situation. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta, like, you have to be like, okay, these people aren't my friends. If they're not including me and they don't want me there, I'm gonna remove myself from that situation then. It sucks.
I don't think Bella should take any sort of I don't know, responsibility. And again, I don't know what happened in the background, but if it's like if the friendship just naturally like Iris and Hannah just slowly became closer and closer and closer, and that friendship drifted, I don't think she should sit there and be like, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? Like, I don't.
It has nothing to do with you.
It really has nothing to do with you. Sometimes things just work out that way.
And you'll make friends who you will vibe with. Like,
hey, you fuck with the men. Hey, you know what though? Jeremiah, come to the front, baby. Like, hey, Huda, don't come at me, please. But Jeremiah has really grown on me. I don't know. In that first like 2 episodes, like he was there, but he wasn't, and that's what I loved about it. Like you saw him, sometimes you heard him, but you didn't really like. He wasn't doing too much. Like he was just kind of like, hey.
I loved Jeremiah on Love Island, like just Love Island.
I took him for granted.
At first, I was kind of like, "What's going on here?" Because I think his and Huda's relationship was a little strange. It was very strange.
It was toxic.
It was very toxic. But I was really hurt when he got kicked out. I felt like there was no reason for him to be kicked out. And on the show, again, he's just like this guy who reads. He loves his friends. I do have a bone to pick with Jeremiah, though.
Hey, that's my Mia.
I have one bone to pick with Jeremiah. It's not a big bone to pick. But number one, it's like, I don't understand him and Andreina and then him being like, I'm not ready for a relationship.
But I love to flirt with her.
You went to Love Island. What do you mean? Like, and this was months ago. What do you mean you're not ready for a relationship? Like, you went to Love Island to
He was ready for love back then in the summer.
And now not. Like, what?
But hear me out. He was ready for love going in, maybe. He comes out. Girl, opportunities are coming to him left and right. Hot baddies are coming to him left and right. And, hey, Andreina is one of the baddest of the bad.
You
know what I mean?
She's bad.
But from the point of view of a man, why settle down for one baddie when you got hella baddies coming at you?
I don't understand that thinking.
Well, I just told you the thinking.
I don't get it. Like, and again, like, you know you're going to go on Love Island and you're going to get baddies. Like, to me, it just seems ingenuine. Like, why are you going on the show if you're not going to commit?
Baby, listen, don't listen to her. Listen, it's you and me.
I love Jeremiah, but come on.
Call me.
What do you mean you can't commit and you went on Love Island? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
It's because he's waiting for me.
Maybe it's like a storyline that they're also... Guys, I'm so skeptical about
we don't trust anything on this show, actually.
I'm like, does Andreina even, like, really want this to her?
But you know what, though? But you know what I hate that the show is doing? Stop trying to, show Andreina as being, like, the one with the big crush and just
I think
yearning for him. She does. Like, I think she's open to it. Sure, like, he is an attractive man, but girl, have you seen her? I think she is very solid in, herself as well. But it's like, every single time it's like, Chris is like, yeah, she definitely likes you, man. I mean, she's just waiting for you to be ready. Like, no. She's just open to it and actually open to saying that she's open to it. God forbid a girl thinks that a man that is, like, flirting with her and all up on her and, like, whatever wants her.
I think she's got a lot of men knocking on her door. And like they were saying before, Drake, come get your girl.
Wait, did Drake hit her up?
No, but she's definitely his type, is what the thing is.
It seems like women are his type.
That's what the consensus is.
Drake just loves women.
Yeah. So, Jeremiah is your favorite?
Should I be like, but don't hit me up, though, Drake?
You calling out to him?
But Drake, don't be in my DMs.
So Jeremiah is your favorite.
Oh my god, that's my man.
Is he your standout?
Please do not disappoint me in the next couple of episodes, Jeremiah. Like, keep being you.
To be honest, Jeremiah is perfectly wholesome. He's not about the drama.
He's definitely trying to stay out of the drama.
For me, the standout was Clark.
Oh my god, yes, I love
because that whole conversation with her and Coco and her being like, love bombing.
Be for real right now.
I also think Clark is really cool.
I think Coco and Clark have a potential to be great friends. I need them to really hash it out, and like, I think because their confessionals, like, it meshes.
It's the best. Yeah.
When Coco's like, I'm glad it wasn't me and Clark because that'd be ghetto.
They are like, they were really great friends in the villa. That's why.
Because Clark was love bombing Coco.
Were you not there when they were talking about this? No, but Clark was definitely a standout for me. I do think her and Taylor's relationship,
I don't know how that's
I get stressed. I get so stressed out because imagine number one, being someone in a relationship who knows exactly what they want, how they're going to get there and doing it. But then also being on the other side of it, of being like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. But I know I want you, but I don't know what I want to do.
I don't know. I hate to say this, and prove me wrong. I'm always on the side of love. I think all they have is love.
Mm-hmm.
It's so there is no middle ground. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is the one time where it's like somebody's just gonna have to give up on their dream, and I don't think either of them should. Mm-hmm. But there is no middle ground between somebody wanting land and wanting to live in the countryside and somebody wanting to live in the city.
I think anytime in a relationship where someone has to sacrifice a big dream for the other, it's never a good idea.
So that's why you shouldn't do it.
Yeah. It builds resentment, and I don't see them compromising here, and I don't think either should compromise because these are big dreams. And
and all they do have is love, and many people have said it. Mm-hmm. Love just isn't enough.
Love isn't enough.
It's not enough because like there's so much more to life than just love. Mm-hmm. Taylor's definitely not going to give up that dream. I mean, he is in school. He's actively pursuing it. I don't think she should give up on her city girl, chasing all the opportunities in California, wanting to be a coach or judge or just get back into cheerleading. I don't think it's going to work out for that reason. I don't think it's anything bad. I don't think it's anything malicious. It's just one of those sad.
Yeah.
Like, and we love each other.
I think it was
right place. Yeah. I mean, right person, wrong time.
In the future, like, it would definitely be something that the other person would resent the other one for.
Oh, for sure.
So you can't compromise with this. You really can't.
I'm sat here, I'm like thinking, yeah, sure, like they can just live in the countryside and Clark can travel and stuff, but there's always gonna be something that she's gonna have to miss. And she's probably not gonna want to miss it.
And Taylor wants a family. He wants to graduate and he wants a family.
Yeah.
He wants to settle down. And if, you want opportunity in a different state, I just don't see how you can go back and forth when you have children together.
Yeah. Doable, I guess, but I don't know.
Prove us wrong.
I'm on the side of love. What can I say?
Yeah. But
speaking of love, like just briefly, Coco and Chris, ? Left field. I will say I know he likes her because of how he acts around her.
Really?
Can you not see that he likes her?
I mean, Coco is just gorgeous, so like
she is, but she was like, I miss you. He's like, he's like, oh.
He could be overseas playing ball, but
he's not seeing that overseas anytime soon.
No, I think
he's just.
I think it really did come out of nowhere, but I mean, Coco is just so insanely beautiful. Yeah. Like, yep. Like, it makes sense that at least somebody else was gonna come in.
Who was she with?
She was with Ace.
Oh.
Remember, she was a Casa girl and she was with Ace, but he ultimately chose Shelly.
Of course, yeah. Who's nobody's shocked. I don't know why they put my girl in Casa. They should have put her as a bombshell or something.
Yeah.
A bombshell at least.
Mm-hmm. But
anywho, don't think it's gonna work out though. Sorry.
I don't think so either.
That's my hot take.
Again, I'm very skeptical about anything happening on this show that's real.
I'm sure, like, here's my thing, okay? And don't be out here being like, oh, you're fast, because I'm not fast. Mm-hmm.
You're easy.
I'm not fast and I'm not easy, okay? However, comment and the fact that they haven't kissed yet.
They both seem to be, like, on the same, like, wavelength when it comes to that.
He sat here talking about, we were talking, and I just didn't see it in her eyes that we were going to kiss. What? Bitch. Put your lips on her lips right now. I don't know. The fact that they haven't kissed, I feel like, okay, maybe I'm the problem. I'm like trying to hear myself. I'm like, but if I really like someone, like I'm kissing you.
Yeah. But that's like, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to build.
Keep in mind they're from Love Island.
But they're probably trying to build that more. Yeah. Like on Love Island, you saw how fast they kissed. Did any of them like work out? Like,
yes. No. Clark. I pick Clark.
I pick Clark.
I pick Clark.
Love Island has been crazy, and the fact that it's going to continue to terrorize us again. Like, truly, this is a social experiment.
I'm going to go on.
It's crazy, like, just watching this, but it's so interesting, and I'm hooked. So I'm so excited to keep talking about this every single week.
Keep testing your connections, everyone.
Keep testing your
so
connections
that we
beyond
can
the
talk
villa,
about it.
everybody.
Yeah. All right, guys. That was our episode. We were very passionate. We were very opinionated as always. But we want to preface by saying that everything we said, just our opinions. Mm-hmm. We don't know any of these people. Yeah. Mind you. Yeah. So you got to give grace. Take everything with a grain of salt. Don't be overly passionate. And if you are overly passionate, keep it to you, yourself, and your wall. You know what I mean? Just learn some decorum, everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Let's ask the audience.
But thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. We're very happy to have finally posted our first 3-ish episodes, 2.5 episodes.
However many.
Exactly. Yeah. Make sure to follow us on TikTok, on Instagram,
YouTube, Spotify, all at Since Yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we hope to see you again next week. Bye, everyone.